Coming at you live again from my back porch. Almost Friday, so yay for Friday, right? Woo! Been busy. Been, been going hard, trying to do my best for what I'm supposed to be doing. Trusting most everybody else is doing that. It's been crazy. It seems like all the protests have somewhat died down. I'm hoping that people will continue to fight for justice. I know I am. I'm trying to, at least. And just trying to, root out racism and root out hate. Take a stand for what's right. I think it's very easy to turn our heads and act like it doesn't exist, and to act like maybe it's not our problem, maybe it's somebody else's problem, and that's just not how I'm not wired like that. And better, worse, whatever. It's just, I'm gonna call it how I see it. There are large problems with large portions of the police in this country. There are large portions there's a problem with the some folks in the military as well. I mean, the fact that the boogaloo, or whatever they're called, is even a thing is insane to me. But I mean, if you're in the military, it's not really that crazy, because we all know there's a lot of racism and stuff like that. It rears its head in the military. Got to do better. Call it. You see it, call it out. Just how it is. You see it, call it out, and that's okay. It's okay for us to do that. For the cops, you don't want to be looked at as a bad cop or as someone who should, be concerned. People should be concerned about and do what's right. Follow the rules. And if you see any of your subordinates or your fellow officers doing stuff that's illegal or wrong, call them on it. That argument of, well, I may need him someday, it's BS, man. Straight up BS. Again, call it like I see it. I'd say the officers in North Carolina are a perfect example of that. The three that got fired for making blatantly racist comments. I guarantee you they've made them. That wasn't the first time. I guarantee you they've done it a lot. And nobody had ever called them on it, because it was just a good old boy network of, well, they're good people. They mean well. That's BS. I don't buy that for a second. And so, I'll call it out. I'll call it out as I can, as I see fit. That's the stuff that I was talking about. And that's the stuff that lost me a couple of friends, and that's okay. Honestly, if me saying that the lyrics to "Killing in the Name of" don't really bother me, because I know that to be factual and true in some cases, that bothers you, then I don't know what to tell you. If you don't know what "Killing the Name of" is, okay, check it out. It's a song by Rage. It's a good song. It's a good song. Lots of good people on both sides. Sorry, that was something called for, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. It is whatever. Yeah. Just Just trying to do my best here. One thing I'm really working on is values-based living, values-based goals, setting goals based on what my values are, and making those attainable and realistic goals, and then seeing them to fruition. And it seems to be a good thing, you know. Seems to be working out for me all right, pretty well. So, anyways, this one's gonna be a short one. Hope you all are good. Hope everything's all right. If you've somehow not heard about Breonna Taylor, just do your homework. If you've not heard about the young man in Aurora, Colorado, I'm sorry his name escapes me right now, but that one to me was, they were both bad. That one just broke my heart, and I was crying. I cried multiple times last night, because when you read his interactions with the police, he was begging them. Once he realized what they thought, he was begging them and trying to explain to them, hey, no, you know, I'm not a threat, you know, so on and so forth. I mean, the guy was telling you, I'm a vegan, you know, I don't want to hurt anybody, I don't want anything like that. And they did him worse than they did George Floyd. It was terrible. I don't understand how white people, how conservative people can sit there and say there's not a problem, or sit there and say that the status quo is okay, because that's absolute lunacy to me. Not okay. Yeah, I don't know. Tunage wise, check out. I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of jazz lately. Thelonious Monk, Antonio Carlos Jobim, both very awesome artists in their own right. Both ones that I like a lot. Would also recommend Chick Corea or Charlie Parker as well. Check them all out. And if you need something a little bit more upbeat, something with a little bit more oomph to it, Frank Turner. He is awesome. He's a Brit, and he's really fantastic. He does a lot of good music. Some acoustic. Gosh dang it! I just pulled a Dusty there. Some acoustic, some rock, but it's all real good. So check him out, Frank Turner. He's one of my faves. Y'all be good, push harder, don't ever give up. We got this. We can make a difference if we try harder. We may not make a difference in everything, but we can make a difference in things that matter. So, loved you all. Be good.